Zirconia is a very forgiving, very strong, very aesthetic material. If I'm doing a single central incisor, I'm probably still using that feldspathic porcelain, the Empress, the Emaxes to get that. But if it's a big enough span, zirconia is often my material of choice. So this is the workflow that I use every single day. We have our prime mill, and as the mills are getting better, so is the time it takes for the mills to be made. The key for this, to do this chairside, to do this same day, is on the right side of the slide. The first one to the market was this, the Dentsply Sirona CEREC Speedfire, that was able to do speed sintering and allowing to shorten our working time, or our sintering time, down from several hours, 6, 7, 8 hours, down to a matter of minutes. And that's when I decided to jump on the bandwagon of doing CEREC, but also doing same day zirconia. So I'm very comfortable with using this material in my office. I love how it mills. I love the margins that it creates. So I'm very comfortable because I've seen all the research and how it works. And the other great thing is there's always improvements with the workflow. So when I started, CEREC used to be 15 minutes and 30-minute cycling. Then we got it down to a point where it's now, all it takes is 5 minutes in super fast mode for it to be milled in the prime scan. We now have the Speedfire oven down from 30 minutes down to now 18. Now we're seeing new materials come out that we can get it down into that 15-minute range with the CS6. There's a myth out there in the dental world that you cannot bond to zirconia. You just have to do it the right way. It's not hydrofluoric etching. It's sandblasting. It's not silane for the primer. It's MDP. Now, the great thing about this clear fill ceramic primer, which comes in the V5 system, is it has silane in it. It has MDP in it. So if you need to use this for multiple things, you can. So we need to find MDP. And the other great thing is when we talk about the Panavia SA cements that are out on the market, there's MDP in there. So you don't have to take a separate primer if we're going to be using this Panavia SA system. It's built into the cements already. And as we add the MDP, the strength of the cement to the zirconia restoration increases as well. And then when we actually get this to a chairside clinical decision, is how do I make a decision whether I'm going to go ahead and bond it, whether I'm going to cement it, and whether I'm going to use that new category of cements that's been on the market for a couple of years, this self-adhesive resin cement. To me, it's on how long or how clean I can keep essentially saliva away from contaminating it. If I have this perfect prep, super gingival, I'm going to go ahead and bond it. If I have this super subgingival prep, I'm going to lead towards kind of the cementing or using the self-adhesive resin cements like the Panavia SA.